I know I was very blessed and honored to be a part of that gold medal history-making team, and I wouldn't change it for anything. But success has to do with impact. Success has to do with legacy. Success has to do with you thinking less about me, myself, and I, and thinking about others. Now, I was a gymnast, and they always say, once a gymnast, always a gymnast. And the gymnast mentality is what? Now, when you watch the sport of gymnastics, do you think it's an individual sport or a team sport? People are like so confused. It's kind of not a trick question. It's primarily an individual sport. I wish I had Shannon Miller there to pick me up when I fell at the 1996 Olympic Games. I don't know if you guys, sometimes for my speaking engagements, I show my fall. I love it. My agents are like, oh, it's kind of depressing. And even the audience usually gasp. They're like, oh, I think they showed the wrong video. And then if you hear what the commentators are saying, they're like, oh, I don't think she meant to do that. But many times I will show my fall. And as I mentioned, it's an individual sport. And if only I had Shannon Miller there to pick me up. It's an individual sport. It's me, myself, and I. I'm that only one, that one athlete on that 4-inch balance beam, 4 feet off the ground. You want to talk about pressure? 15, 19, 23 years old. My teammates, many of them were around that same age, if not sometimes a little younger, representing our country. And I can vividly take myself back to nearly 28 years ago in the Georgia Dome, nearly 50,000 people watching, doing my beam routine, hearing the clicks of cameras and watching the flash photography. And the crazy thing is, there were always those signs and the announcer saying, please do not use flash photography. It is dangerous to the athletes. And it was like, doosh, 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 doosh. But it's an individual sport. And I was programmed at a very young age to not only focus on me, myself, and I, but also, now this is going to really tell my age, how many remember what happened at the 1976 Olympics in Montreal? Oh, she's like 20. And she's like, I wonder. Nope, they didn't teach you that in history. Nadia Comaneci, the perfect 10. So the sport of gymnastics not only taught us to focus on me, myself, and I, we're the only ones out there. It's up to you. But it also taught us to strive for perfection. You can probably count on one hand how many times you've been perfect at something. Am I right? Some people are like, no, actually, I'm pretty darn good. You don't want to strive for perfection. And you don't want to go through life thinking it's me, myself, and I. You want to fail? You want to feel as if you're not enough? Do you want to feel alone? Strive for those two things. You'll be incomplete, you'll feel less than, and you won't learn the greatest lesson in life is to lean on others and to recognize you're a part of something greater than just yourself.